I think, do this for him, and I think what you said to her when she left is a perfect thing to say. It's like 3 minutes. Talk about the freestyle and the creative that these guys have put together. For me, it's so different from the ones that the rest of the guys are doing, but so perfect for them. It's very personal, it's very intimate, and I think it really tells the tale of Janel and Val very well. What do you think?
Well, you know, this whole season has been the talk of, are they, aren't they, are they, aren't they? And if this number doesn't...
Cement?
Yeah, if it doesn't showcase that, then, I mean, come on.
I just want to put it out there. If me and you were going to do a dance, would this be the dance?
Oh, no. I feel like we would do the Mario Brothers thing.
Yes, you're right.
You know, I think you would be Luigi and I'd be Mario.
I wouldn't be the girl with the dress.
No, I'm giving you a compliment. I'm letting you be the boy. Just take it.
Oh, gosh. I just don't know. I can't handle that.
You're so used to the treatment.
Does not compute. But
yeah,
look.
No.
I think that it's a testament to how hard all of these guys have worked, these freestyles, and in fact the final tonight has been absolutely exceptional across the board. Some of these lifts that we are seeing from Val, I mean, just incredible.
Yeah, you know, the freestyle is all about lifts and kind of showcasing things that you're not really allowed to show the rest of the season. And, you know, they are obviously a item. I'm not going to go on the record of saying that they're a couple. But they're...
What is it? How much before a couple is an item? Like just
I don't know. I'm not a teenage girl. I don't classify that stuff anymore.
If you're on a road and there's item, there's relationships in the future, isn't it? Close.
You talk to all the teenage girls. I don't. Why don't you just ask one of them what that is all about?
Okay.
I don't know.
I will do that gladly.
I'm in a happy relationship. I don't do that stuff anymore.
What items in relationship? I get it. Whatever happens with these two, their experience on the show, I think they will really hold with them together forever.
Yeah, you know, finales are always kind of one of those episodes that you want to get over so quickly, but then when it's here, you're like, you don't ever want it to end. And it's one of those kind of realizing moments that you're like, oh, this is done. This is it. We're done. You know, I won't ever have to deal with this drama anymore, which is great. But it's also really sad. So you're going to see the emotions, and your bodies will start breaking down. I think it's just a matter of stress. Everybody breaks down when they're under stress.
It's whether you can hold it together for two dances in the finals or not.
And you know, in dress rehearsal, we saw Janelle have some crazy lifts that kind of might irritate her. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all kind of plays out, and if she can last. And if she does get through to tomorrow's show, how is that going to be tomorrow? It's going to be a whole other day of her having to deal with that. So it shall be interesting, my friend.
We will quickly mention that later in the show, but tomorrow is going to be crazy as far as the pressure that our finalists will be under. I mean,
they have like a 24-hour dance, and you know, I had a very successful instant dance. We called them instant dances back in my day.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, Lord. You know, we had to do it in like 30 minutes, I remember. So for them to have 24 hours, kind of a heads up, but, you know, there's more creative that needs to go into it.
I think it's more about you look at how exhausted our finalists are now. Are you going to add in that extra pressure? I mean, it's understandable that people are going to break and the pressure's going to get too much.
Well, and also,
it's just who's going to be able to be there at the end.
How tiny everybody looks. They're all like not eating, they're not sleeping, they're just dancing like 12 hours. It's pretty rough.
Well, certainly, I think that she will be very happy with what she's done, and we have one more freestyle, and that, of course, is Alfonso's. He is going to be closing the show tonight. What do you think's going on in his mind right now? As we said, he is obviously under a lot of stress as far as the body's concerned, but he needs to come out here, and he really needs to show us what Alfonso can do.
Well, Alfonso is kind of one of those cases that we know he's going to tear the house down no matter what he does. He can literally just sit on the floor and clap his hands, and he will be just fine. So, you know, I think performance-wise, he's going to have him in the bag. We saw the dress rehearsal tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, and, you know, it wasn't what I expected him to pull out, so I'm wondering how that's going to be received with everybody.
But I remember when we saw, when he did the Carlton all those weeks ago now, it seems like a long time, when he came out on show night and it was live, the pressure and the adrenaline and everything lifts, and I'm sure that we're going to see that from Alfonso. Not to give too much away, we've got a tap solo, we've got a little bit of Fresh Prince in there, we've got...
I don't see any of the Fresh Prince.
When he's...
I don't know. When we watched it earlier today, I don't think it was... I wish he would have done more. I was expecting maybe like 90s throwback, bright colors, a sweater around his neck. Well, I don't know. That's what I wanted to see because I'm a fan of Fresh Prince.
After the dance, because I think I believe that Alfonso's going to come out here
Oh yeah, I don't doubt
completely
that.
kill it and of course do something with the energy that we haven't seen yet.
It's cool though, because we saw all the 4 finalists are doing completely separate freestyles, which is great to see. They're all very different, not only dance styles, but emotions, intensities, everything. So it's really great to see this finale. It's going to be a hard one to judge. I think everybody's going to be kind of guessing for who's going to beat who.
Well, I mean,
or is that whom? Is
we
that
look
better
at that.
Whom?
4 10s. I mean, what a phenomenal score for them.
Everybody wants 4 10s tonight, so and freestyles generally you're going to get 10s, hopefully.
Wow.
I heard you have some Twitter